Hi everyone, this is the first video that I'm going to make of a series. Pretty much what I'm going to do is talk about one-man businesses, and particularly I'll be talking more about reselling than anything. Now, the reason for that is I've started reselling myself. About a month ago I returned from Vietnam and been doing a lot of spreadsheets, bits and pieces, just to see how a reselling business would go, where I can source stock and material, and so far everything's going okay. So in about a month I've picked up nearly $17,000 worth of stock. Now, to give you an idea of my background, I worked for Telstra, which is the Australian equivalent of BT. I worked for them for around 6-7 years in their marketing area. And also I worked for Optus, again in the marketing area, and so I've got a good telco background, and a lot of the stock that I've got has been routers, things like that, IT equipment. I've got some burners, bits and pieces for IT. So that's the type of thing I'm going to be probably focusing on more than anything with my reselling areas. Now, so far gone fairly well. Started off very well. First week I made well over $1,500 worth of sales, I guess. Had a few returns after that, which was a little unfortunate, but looking at the type of stock that I had, it was pretty much inevitable. I sort of expected it as well, so that's all good. Starting to slow down a little bit now, so in 3 weeks I think I've done about it would be about 2,500, I think it would be so far. So it worked out to around about going about 700-800 a week, I think, at the moment for these first 3 weeks. First week I was back from overseas, I was pretty much sick, so it didn't really do anything. But I certainly had a look at a lot of, when I was in Vietnam I looked at a lot of videos. Started off, I was looking at videos from Catherine, an English woman who's in San Diego, I think it was. That's the first time I'd really heard about Amazon FBA, which is something that I'd like to look at it. Issue I can see in Australia is going to be postage, because I don't believe that there's a fulfillment centre in Australia, so I'd be every time that I send something, I'll be sending it offshore. But that's something that I'm going to look at in the future. So far I've got, what was it, about $2,500 worth of sales in 3 weeks. The cost of my goods was excellent. I only paid $800, and I ended up getting what I think is probably around $17,000 worth of stock. Now, if you're in England at the moment, the value of the Australian dollar is about 2 to 1, so when I say $17,000, it's about £8,500 worth of stock, and about £1,200 pounds worth of sales at the moment. So I've got to be happy. Because it's very early days. Now, in the past I have done some reselling before, mainly done books, and also done like collectibles, antiques, stuff like that. And it's funny, I had a look at my Facebook account the other day, and didn't realise how long I'd been doing it for. But I set up my Facebook account in 1999, so yeah, it was a long time ago. So far so good. We'll certainly do. I'd like to do some follow-up videos as well. So, type of thing I won't be always talking about reselling, but I thought I'm interested in other areas as well. Sort of things like one-man businesses, in artisan businesses and stuff like that. Because in the future, you can see that employment is decreasing a lot. A lot of large companies are trying to either offshore all of their work, or run as tight a ship as they possibly can. They don't really large businesses, and they don't appear to be wanting to pay wages. So I can see in the future a lot more that people are going to have to are either not going to be working, or they're going to have to run their own one-man businesses, or even get larger, I guess. But you know, I think the days of knowing that you're going to have a job are well and truly over. The jobs are just not going to be there in the future. And, you know, they talk about the new economy and da 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 da. But again, you know, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I did a lot of IT training, and it was only 10 years after that they started offshoring all IT work. So it's like, and that'll happen with new economy jobs as well, you know. So I know that sounds a little bit pessimistic, but it's one of the things I see sort of happening in the future. Is there's going to be more and more people will have to make their own employment. And that's something that I saw a lot in Vietnam as well. You know, people starting off their own family businesses, and they'd run things like restaurants in the front yard of their house, and bits and pieces like that, and accommodation businesses. And problem in the Western countries is that there's a lot of impediments to entry, and that's another sort of topic that I want to speak about a lot more in the future as well. So anyway, I'll leave it there for now. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm actually in Mount Lofty Botanic Gardens at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to try and bring these videos from different places as I go. So, you know, a lot of these videos are all done inside in rooms. I might try and keep as much as I can in nice areas, and I'll put some photos on the end of this of around the gardens as well. Okay, thanks very much.